not sleeping on the street. I'm a capable human being.
Making conscious next steps.
I'm a conscious individual.
Seeing growth really
Like,
happen.
we some hip hop niggas. Like, we don't need to vocalize it to make shit like that's what I can
I promise y'all,
12-hour day
my
type
stomach broke.
Listeners, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. You're now listening to the Flyer Pop Podcast. I got some beautiful guests with me today. I got
You are awesome.
Look very important. Little baby so gorgeous. Hey, slim waist, cute face, let me get a number. I thought he with a body, got me feeling lucky. Flag it down, I've been patient, ain't no point of rushing. Little baby tryna act like I won't touch it. I ain't gotta chop it up, I hit straight such. Getting loose, then a goose, got her face blush. I don't hang around no actor, fake hustle. Stick and move with the tool, but I ain't budging. My brother be an animal, we'll ape something. Said it's beef, bout the link, we done ate some. I've been uppin' on the road since like 8 something. But I still could get them gone like the Jake's coming. Why you still up on my phone like the Jake's bugging? I don't wanna do no song cause you stay bluffing. Ask you if you tryna roll, you ain't say nothing. Most of these niggas really hoes, stay away from them. Turn around, baby, shake something. I'm not really tryna fool, but I break some. Got some perkies by my two, how about I take one? Off a perky in the glues, got my face numb. Roll a wood while I face one. I don't usually pass my blunts, but I changed up. Do this rapping shit for fun, this time I change up. Getting money like the plug, music A1. Slim waist, cute face, let me get enough.
peace and love to the population. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Flyer Pop Podcast. I'm your favorite host, Remy Supreme, and got a super special co-host with me today, my nigga Windbreaker Moses.
Best thing since sliced bread, man.
Say what's up to the people, my brother.
What's up? What's happening? Glad to be here, man. For the homie.
Yeah. We got a super special guest with us today. 2 special guests. One returning, the homie Francois, the engineer, the A&R, the executive.
Oh man, what's good with it?
And then we got the up and coming artist out of GR, man. Somebody that's really dope. Somebody that's got a lot of buzz going on around him right now. We got Black Migo Geo in the building.
Biggest ape in the city, man. I ain't even gotta say too much. Free Reek, free Diamond YC.
On the gang.
So let's start with the name, bro. Like, where did Black Migo Geo come from?
Shit, so I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, like, my favorite rapper was motherfucking Gucci Mane and shit. So, like, I always fucked with everybody he fucked with. So, like, for Frenchie, I couldn't all them down. So, like, around, like, 2010, 2011, I was just fucking with Young Scooter heavy as hell. And, like, it was just some, like, I ain't gonna stunt, I basically stole it. But the reason why I ain't really stealing is because, like, I wanted to show respect about it. It's kind of like, 'cause I still listen to the music. I show love to him. I ain't gonna lie, when I was young, I used to, like, DM the niggas and shit.
Word.
Tell them, like, I wanted to fuck with them and shit like that.
It's like a honorific.
Yeah, it's kind of like how, like, in my mind, I seen how 21 Savage made the Free Goo Up tape.
Yeah,
And he was like using Gucci flow and all that, but at the same time, it was like it was showing homage if you like you look at it the right way. It depends on how people want to take it, and I don't really give a fuck how people take it. But and then like my nigga Dom, his mom, like my mom, so I always consider myself like I got hella Puerto Rican friends, I got hella mixed friends, Mexican. Like it's like they just always felt like we all one. At the end of the day, like black and brown, we all just the same people. So the Black Migo shit was just shit. I'm damn near Migo with him. You hear me? So shit, we all struggle. Fuck it, but nah, that shit really just from Scooter and them. I fuck with them niggas.
I fuck with the AKA Gezus Sprite. Too.
Oh yeah, nah,
that shit's very clever.
That's some, man, SBE for life, man. Hey, shit.
Hey, I was killing shit. I remember that back in the day. Whatever happened?
Yeah, I definitely want to talk about that, man. What was Sprite Boys, right?
Yeah, so it was a group of all of us. It was kind of like just like. It really wasn't even a group. This nigga Darian Humphrey, it's random. We just like, bro, cool as hell. Bro just made up this Sprite Boy shit. Cause like our other older niggas was making up this shit called Coke Boys and shit. So he's like, man, I'm finna be a Sprite Boy. So my nigga Tristan and Marcus ended up like really running with it. So then they started saying that shit like, we finna be the Sprite Boys, Sprite Boy. And then like it was hella lean going around the Grand Rapids at the time. So it was hella shit going on, nigga. We just started making music. Eric started letting us come to the studio. Bro, it was just, man. It just started as a group of niggas that was just click tight, and then shit turned into some bullshit. shit.
What kind of bullshit?
Man, so I mean, like, it's funny as hell. It ain't nothing to really brag about, but you go look at it, like the music, like the song called That bitch did 12. No promo, like nothing. Little ass kids, like not even mix and master, just threw the bitch out.
Damn.
Nigga, we got a whole mixtape for real, but nobody ever took it serious. Like, we wasn't taking rapping serious. Niggas was just like having fun with it. It was because Eric had the shit in the basement.
Where
If Eric didn't have the shit, we wouldn't never made a song because we wasn't finna pay for no studio. Nobody gave a fuck like that. We'd just go get high as hell off some corn and shit.
Shoot the shits and shit and bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. Niggas in that bitch writing verses in like 30 minutes trying to scramble. Every time my mom finna be home, we can't be cussing and shit. Like, bro, that shit.
you talking about Eric Wright, right?
Yeah. So shout out cousin Eric and all
Yeah,
that.
shout out to Easy E, man.
That's Josh, big cousin, him and Sango. So we always just used to go over there and like we used to try to have Sango make us a beat. But like, he was tapped in for real.
Yeah.
We was bullshitting. But like, he should have, fuck with me. But shit, it was all good vibes. The shit was fun as hell. Everybody was it was just fun. We was just kids having fun, doing what we did. Shit, going to parties and fights. Shit, just everything, just shit.
Any of the other guys still making music too?
I'm gonna say it's on ice. Not necessarily making music, it's like Sprite Boys and shit, but you know, us doing our thing right now with our music wave and everything, you know.
Word.
We'll bring a couple of people out of retirement. You know, so be on the lookout for
So y'all pushing the gang is just the rest
you
on the
hear
coaster
me?
right now, you know.
Hey, look, B's and G's, the mixtape coming soon. Glowy Giovanni coming soon, man. We got a couple of projects, nigga. We got 1250 on the way. Hey, man, them boys is waiting. They just waiting for the right moment.
So Giovanni is your real name?
Oh, no. That's my nigga Glove, Big Glove. My real name is Jorval.
Jorvel?
Yeah, George and Valerie mixed. My mom named Valerie, dad named George. It's the
word.
first four for my dad, first three for my mama. But fuck him. Shout out to my mama.
Shout out to Dukes, man. Shout out to my Dukes.
That's his parents say.
So you from GR originally?
Yeah, so my peoples, well, my stepdad came into my life when I was like 5. So like he was from Muskegon, well he's from New York, but he lived in Muskegon and everything, so we'd always be out in Muskegon and shit like that. But my mom always had a house in Grand Rapids, and my grandma always lived in Grand Rapids and everything after they moved from down south. So when I came here, like originally, we was living off Alger and Madison at the little house right next to New Branches, which is where you see Avenue right now. I used to go to New Branches. We lived right next to it. And then my mama's house was on Burton and Lafayette, and then she ended up moving to the house on 58th Street. We just been there ever since, but my granny always stayed in the hood, and like my mama worked so much, I always lived with my granny basically. But like I stayed at my mama's house, but like during the day I always be with my grandma. So we bounced around from the Alger and Madison, then we went to Otella, then we moved to 44th and Stafford, and then she ended up before my granny passed, they ended up having a house down the street from us on 56, and then we always just like community body, and like we was trying to take care of them at the same time, but. When she passed, they ended up getting rid of that house, and then my granddad moved to a retirement home. And then we still stuck on 58th till I get her out that bitch. So I got to handle mama problems.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Respect.
Y'all ever go down south or to New York?
Hell yeah, no. We used to travel a lot before shit got tight. It was like every year we would travel like 2-3 times a year. Like I'm in New York like 10 times. Well, it's family-wise. Like I go now by myself because I can afford it. But like my mom and them went to New York like 10 times. We went to Florida so like 5. We went to Mississippi all the damn time because that's where our family reunions is at and shit. I would say we go to Tennessee all the time. We used to go to California because my Uncle David lived out there. Like we traveled a lot, but it was cheaper when we was younger. Like when I started turning like 12, 13 and shit, it was like shit started tightening up. Yeah. You know, so it is what
niggas is getting bigger too. You can't
exactly.
You
You
can't.
can't.
The same bed
You see what I'm saying? It's like you want your own room. You trying to go have fun on your own too. It's like my mom might not want to go here, like do stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, like I'm starting to develop my own characteristics and shit. You know, so
finding your own interests
exactly.
and whatnot.
So it's like my mom still thinking me as a baby. She trying to go do little kid shit, and I'm like, nah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to go do this and that, but no, she did the best she could. So shout out.
You were only son?
Yeah, my mama got my sister. She 3 years older than me, and then me, I'm 22. I'm her baby boy, so that's why she really
got you.
Yeah, it mean a lot to her that I do right or do something.
Word, I feel that, man.
Are you the little big bro?
Yeah, I beat the shit out of my sister.
Yeah, I'm the same way. My sister 4 years older than me. I feel the same way.
Any of y'all niggas touch Jamar Woods, y'all might lose your life. And don't play with me. Or Kathy, man. Hey. Hey.
That's funny.
I love my family to death. I love the women in my family, for real.
Word, man. Talk about. We were just talking about East Kentwood a little bit, man. Talk about that experience for you.
Man, so like in that bitch the whole time I was complaining saying this school sucking shit, but like after graduating and then like talking to people and shit like around like with different schools, bro, we done had damn near the best school I done ever heard. I'm talking to people from out of the state. Like when I was out in Mount Pleasant and shit, it was people like from Chicago, people from motherfucking Arizona, California. I'm asking them like, oh, y'all in a big ass state, so y'all should have big ass schools. They like, no, we had graduation class 300.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, nigga, half the people didn't even graduate my shit. We still tipped 600.
Man,
I'm like, nigga, we missed like 200, 300 people and still made.
The freshman building alone hold 1,000 students.
You hear what I'm saying? So it's like, and then niggas be forgetting. We got 2 Olympic-sized pools right next to the kiddie pool, plus the little like hot water when to clean your feet off. Yep. Then you got a whole nother auxiliary gym next to the main gym with an indoor track upstairs. Bro, like
indoor pole vault with the indoor long jump with the indoor wrestling mats and shit.
I forgot about the wrestling shit. On top of the fact, go to the freshman campus, that bitch got another gym, man.
With the gymnastics thing in the back, and they got like they got 2 racquetball rooms in the 10-12.
Real deal track all around the football field, nigga. We got every kind of equipment you could, bro.
EK got money because you know they redid it twice, right?
Yeah, we didn't even have the shit how these niggas got it.
Huh? No, like it was like a couple years ago. They was like they did the track over, and they was like, oh bro, shit, this the wrong color. Do it again.
Hey, fuck the track. These niggas just amped the football again after amping that bitch last year, bro.
Again?
Bro, what these niggas been, bro?
You said they doing something right now
Yeah,
too.
they doing some construction right now.
Yeah, but it's that school.
That school got bread. That school
I
got
wonder
bread.
who's sponsoring them niggas, man. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
Them sponsorships.
Like, half of it comes from them blue ribbon things.
I ain't
like
even
just
gonna
good
start.
test scores.
Yeah, I was gonna say the test scores because we got a lot of like overseas people. We got a lot of people from everywhere. It ain't just like EK wasn't just like predominantly white, predominantly black.
Yeah.
Like, we had hella Lebanese people from Nepal, a whole bunch of like different, a whole bunch of different kind of like Asian coaches, Hispanic coaches, a whole bunch of African coaches. We had everything. So it was like those people like I ain't even gonna sit there and say like we don't take it serious, but they had more to like strive for. You know what I'm saying? So like they really took the school part. They even pick up slack because I know for a fact that I was on bullshit. Like I didn't fail no test and shit, but I wasn't showing up to school and I for sure wasn't doing no homework.
Right.
But like nigga, like it's just the school overall. I wouldn't sit there and look back at it and be like, oh no, I hate that shit. I didn't utilize it to my full, I guess you say, capability or what I should have. And I still did a hell of a lot in that bitch because, like, everybody in that motherfucker knew me. I did everything, started in every sport.
Yeah, you played football, right?
Yeah, I was finna say I played football. I was number 45 all my life till my junior year. They switched me to 44, but that shit was supposed to happen until I got stupid cold.
Oh, word.
I went to 44.
I linked up with you through track.
Yeah,
I was with all the
track,
sprinters,
I
and then someone
wrestled.
stole my sprinter spikes, and then they was like, yo, INTL got some backup mid-distance, and I was like, fuck. And the next thing you know, I was cold at that.
Nigga, it's crazy. Like I don't know. The school had everything. The only thing like I kind of regret about it was like it wasn't even regret. We just didn't have an open campus lunch. But like that, it made us kind of like too collegey. But they do that shit now. I ain't gonna say they do it now, but back in the day, if we got a car coming back, we'd get in trouble. Nowadays, the motherfuckers be in and out, in and out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bro, they get everything. You know, they got like they got a competitive gaming team now.
That shit lame as hell.
You can say that. My boy just got done playing Fortnite. That man just made just 3,000 off just shooting people in building.
That's crazy.
I think that shit cold.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the wrong field.
Shit is.
Bro, but like I feel like, but the reason why the school getting so much money too though is like a lot of the sports. I'm gonna keep it. Like, I ain't gonna say because I can't speak for like past classes, but Houston Glass was the first big person to do something. He went to Buffalo. It was like, all right, cool. What's gonna be the next one coming out? He did it for football. On top of the fact, like we got hella track athletes and hella like other shit. Like,
Yeah.
But as far as football, that was a big deal. When he did that, it was like, all right. Then we came back with John Keno with the Western, and the reason why that one is more, I feel like it kind of held more merit, is Houston was always a hell of an athlete, no matter what sport he played. But I feel like he had an actual career path. John's career path was football, and he still excelled in school. Mm-hmm. Like John was top of the class for everything, and was first like MAC all conference offensive lineman and shit, freshman year all the way out. So that gave, where did he come from? You look at the stock, you know, it come down. Okay, he came from East Kenwood. Then that was so many kids, so many linemen, so many everything in our school. Like we just had a boy, I forgot, it's Kay's little brother. He going to Wisconsin. Yeah. I said he going to Wisconsin for football. I don't want to butcher people's names because I don't like doing that, but Stephon Bracey, I'll say, what's Mozzie last name?
I think it's Smith.
I'll say Mozzie Smith, he got hella D1 offers. It's like so many people doing so many things. It's like,
That's just beautiful.
yeah,
right
the
there,
school really
beautiful.
grew. It blew up, so I ain't got nothing but love for it. I ain't sending my kids, but I don't know shit.
My little brother sliding over there this year. I just told him, I was like, yo, because he is nothing like me. I was like, yo, just stick with your robotics, play your basketball. Like, don't get into the bullshit. Because the one thing I do regret about that school is like there is so many opportunities, but at the same time, there's a lot of bullshit going on.
It's
You
all
kinda
about
got
what
sucked
you
in.
want to be and who you want to be for real. For a lot of people, see, like, I feel like because one, it's about the people you hang around, and we came into EK with like. Everybody you hung out with, you damn near went to middle school with, or you knew from like previous, like even if I didn't go to like Valleywood with you, I played 78ers or something. So I seen you from the Pinewood Crestwood kids, or we might have grew up in Grand Rapids with the element. Like you knew somebody walking into EK no matter what.
Yeah.
So it was really just about the company you kept around. I feel like we just kept good company, and that's what helped us. Like even though we was on some bullshit, everybody still graduated. Everybody still did what they had to.
Word.
Like I be proud to say, I be telling people all the time how proud I am of Neo, because like he the youngest one out of all of us. And he got the most responsibility, and he handled the most. Go to one of the most prestigious schools, doing all this shit. And this baby bro, like, we the old ones. We supposed to be setting him the example. I be telling him, like, bro, every day I wake up, I ain't even gonna stand. I cried about this nigga like 3 days ago. I was high as hell, bro. I was talking to my girl. I was like, man, this nigga just, bro, I need my son to be like that nigga type shit. Like, bro, what, bro? Like, nigga, that nigga make everybody proud, bro. I'm telling you, that's why I know we gonna do this shit with the music shit, because we got the right person leading it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like I be saying, like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to knock my own self as making the music, but I don't really do shit. Like, it don't take shit for me to sit in front of a mic and record.
Right.
He make everything happen, so it's like, nigga, I don't think he realized how important he is. Like, that's what I be trying to tell him. I'm like, bro, thank you, nigga. Like, all the time, like, bro, you is...
Hell yeah, and it's dope for you to recognize that, man. 'Cause
Shit,
especially being an artist, man. There's just always it's always a strong need for a real team to be around that artist. You know, when it comes to marketing and just doing business in general.
The day I asked him to be my manager, I knew for like the way I even told him, it was just random as hell. In like 2017, I had a bullshit ass mic you plug into your computer, USB, no stand up, no nothing. I just really wanted to record type shit. Yeah, I sat there and said, bro, you the only motherfucker I trust with all my shit. I trust with handling my finances. I trust with handling my individual, my art, my music. I trust with telling you everything. Like, I don't even know how to like say this shit. I just want you to be my manager. Like, would you do it?
Yeah, something you could really confide in.
He wasn't going to school for it or nothing. Like, he was doing whole other shit, and he took a gamble on me. So that's how I look at it. Like, fuck me taking a gamble on him. I just asked the question. He could have said no. I still would have been asked out. He changed what he was doing, so it's a whole different, like, I ain't even gonna stunt this shit. When this shit do pop, if it do pop out, that nigga.
If I can pop in a question real quick, would you say you asking him to be your manager, was that a push to take it more serious, or?
Fuck no. After that, he almost walked away. Yeah, like not walked away, but he was on some like, bro, you know I believe in you shit, but you don't believe in yourself. And it's like, I feel like, well, fuck it, he right here, he can tell you. I ain't even. That's what I'm
I mean, yeah, it was just like we were going through it, you feel me? Like we probably started really taking it serious like last year, just kind of getting the singles out and really like feeling it out and seeing what the fan base was and if it was worth something like really doing for
what
it.
was the like, just like the, because like you already know I'm a part of my own group and stuff,
Right.
And like we had like a moment like last year it was literally ups and downs, and this year we literally just hit like a 180. What was the thing where y'all was just like, all right, bullshit over, like it's time to just like
this
full-fledged.
nigga threatened me basically. he not gonna say it like
If you
that.
don't get your shit together, I'm out.
This nigga exact words was, bro, I'm gonna be back for a break, and I'm gonna have blank days off. We got to make something happen in these days before I go back.
Oh, you give you the project due date,
Nigga, what? Nigga, on everything I love, cuz came over. We recorded 8 songs in maybe like 4 hours. I just had to, cause I ain't want him to give up on me type shit. I'm like, hell no, bro. And he knew I could do it, yeah. And then after that, bro, it just turned into, and then it was like, the shit started getting fun again. See, it was a moment when making music wasn't fun.
Yeah, man.
It was just hell. I was worried about too much shit going on in my life, too much shit outside shit was dealing with. But we ended up hitting like a clear headspace. And like once we hit that bitch, I say the song that did it for me is we were bullshitting. I was sending him shit back and forth. And I made Struggle Stories. And like, he was listening to it, and he fucked around, just put auto-tune on it on accident, like just hit a random ass key, everything. And the shit just hit something different. I just said, what the? I was like, you can do that shit when we recording? He like, yeah, I think. Nigga, we done. Hey.
That changed everything.
But that day, I got so damn happy because, like I said before we started doing the little interview and shit, like I wanted to be not wanting to be no singer. Like I ain't trying to be out here like Chris Brown and shit, Trey something, but like the harmonic music, like I like that.
Like melodizing, harmonizing and
I
stuff.
like having like melodies with my shit. Like I don't necessarily care about. I don't care about being the most like aggressive. Like my voice already aggressive enough. I ain't trying to be on this bitch. Like I fuck with Casanova and shit, but I ain't trying to be on that motherfucker yelling and punch in your throat. I ain't
Punch you in your teeth.
Yeah, like shit, like bro, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, it's like having so many different ears of music. Cause he listen to different music versus my friends versus like everybody we around. We got so many different ears. It's kind of like. I always say like you don't necessarily steal, but you pick up and learn traits from other artists. Like every artist I listen to, you can hear
definitely
in my music where I got it from.
It's like an influence versus like straight up.
Yeah,
Just
like I'm not stealing your lyrics, I'm not doing your flow, but you can hear the way I might even pronunciate something, the way I might not pronounce it, like I might slur it, or you can tell where I kind of like grew up from my music. Like a lot of the shit I do as far as harmonizing, I listen to a whole lot of Bone Thugs Harmony growing up. So like I respect the way they did it because like. They were doing them with no auto-tune. Like that's what people like forget to realize. Like a lot of this shit nowadays, you can't tell if it's pitch correction or not. Like when you listen to old Boosie, you listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony, but you listen to like Ja Rule, like this is just natural voice.
Oh, raw. You said without auto-tune.
Yeah. That's just like natural vocals.
Like
you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
when
you growing up, you don't even pay no attention, but you be rapping people lyrics and shit. You mimicking what they doing.
Yeah.
So like when I'm rapping my own shit in the beat, like it's easy for me just to pick up and catch flow. Like I might just start doing something that people be like, oh, that's cold. Yeah. And like in my head, I might feel like I bit it from what they doing. Somebody else might not see it like that because they never listen to it. So that's why I kind of like when people ask me like about music, I like to have the conversation about it. Cause I respect music to a whole different kind of degree. Because at the end of the day, like if I didn't listen to that, how the fuck could I be a rapper? You know?
Right. Exactly.
How could I be an artist if I didn't listen and experience and feel art? Like
inspired by something.
Yeah, I got songs that made me happy as hell, shit that made me want to fight. I got shit if I listen too high, I start crying. Like it's different songs for everything.
That's gotta be Drake. That's gotta be
Hell no.
It's not the
I ain't even finna diss Drake. If we blow up, I can't have that.
That's Lord of the Light Skins right there. Him and Chris Brown, man. Lord of the Light Skins.
I don't think Drake makes crying music though. You think he makes crying music?
It
sounds like he's crying in his music.
For light skins off the
I feel like if you're emotional, Drake can make you cry. For sure. Yeah, if you in touch with your emotions, it's possible.
I was at Gardella's one time. This nigga, he like walked out to his car to get his phone from his boy, and like some Drake song was playing. And he was like, bro, just give me my phone, bro, from the car. He was like, bro, he said, let's start drinking you. I was just like, oh shit, this nigga really about to drink and drive. And the next year I heard that Snapchat call. It was like, do. I was like, ah. Because it's not quiet on Snapchat, so everybody knew. And I turned away. I was like, I can't even. I feel sorry for you, bro.
That's crazy.
In terms of like, cause you say I noticed you have like a love spot for singers. What's like a key name, like a couple singers that like just get you that like that make you want to sing or like give you like ideas for melodies or like inspire you?
I can't say the number one because dog done did too much fucked up shit in these last 2 years.
Who, Kanye?
Nah, I know who?
That boy Robert. That nigga. that motherfucker.
2 years, nigga, the past 15, 20.
Look.
Well, we don't count that. Double up and all that other stuff was a moment to be alive.
My nigga Robert do that shit, but nah, for real, I ain't gonna stunt. Like Genuine, Keith Sweat, shit, Avant, even to like a lesser degree, like less singing, more like harmonizing. Like I don't know if y'all listen to like Louisiana music a lot, but like Jada Youngin, like the way he do his shit, it's like he got a different sounding voice. It's like unique to his own style of singing. It's like he not doing nothing different. It's just the way he sound. Like I'm big on people's voices. I used to listen to Kevin Gates a lot. Man, there's a whole lot of people I like. Future, Thug. I really if I got like true inspiration off of like fucking with different notes and shit, Young Thug used to
Man,
That was a god of harmony.
he did it with
he
like
put me on like a couple weeks ago.
he did it when like it wasn't cool too. That's the thing.
Right,
like
right.
he stepped out the comfort zone with it. Like people be thinking of Thug, they think of like all the outside image. I don't give. Fuck that. The music he make.
the dresses and shit.
Man. The music he make is nuts. That nigga, he be in a different kind of pocket. And right now, Roddy Ricch, like we've been listening to him a lot. Roddy Ricch,
I'm
I
telling
peeped
you.
that song Ball, and I was like, boy,
Bro,
my
out
blew
the
it.
That's
mud.
my
Well,
favorite out of the new guys right now for the new single wave. I think Roddy Ricch is
Cowboy.
number
Hold
one.
on, XXL freshman.
Yeah. Out of the freshmen, but I'm talking about like out of like the
Period.
young boys, Jada
yeah,
Young, and
yeah.
all the people that's doing like the singing, rapping, or whatever. I think Roddy Ricch has got it. Like he's probably number one to me.
Roddy Ricch, damn, this song he can really sing. He on some funny shit.
Yeah, right. Like without
Like
it.
fuck the auto tune. Let that nigga just grab a mic, cause
Just
like,
let it blow.
yeah, that nigga fuck around, hit a note for real.
Y'all ever watch that Color Studio show on YouTube where they do like a performance of an
Yeah.
individual artist?
Yeah.
So Gunna was on there. I can't remember what song he's
Was that the
performing.
top off?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was
off.
actually like singing that joint. Like he was singing no auto tone. And he
Nah, that joint had auto tune on it, man.
It
It
was-
had
it-
auto
it
tune
was-
on
it
it,
was
bro. Ain't no
pitch
way.
correct.
Yeah,
It
no way.
sounded good.
It was good. It was
No, it was
clean,
clean
for
as
sure.
fuck.
But it had
It
some
had
auto tune.
auto-tune?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was some post production on there for sure.
I ain't even mad at niggas like that.
He's like, I'm fucking with a bud.
Say I ain't even mad at niggas for doing that though, only because it's kind of like what you expect. That's how his like. Think about it with
Right,
Quavo and Travis
right.
Scott like performing the concert, literally an auto tune mic
Yeah.
the whole time.
That's kind of fire, especially.
You see what I'm
Travis
saying?
shit, yeah.
So like, I don't see why niggas even have a big deal about it. Like if the nigga use auto tune, you know he use it.
I feel like it's an instrument.
yeah,
you know?
definitely.
It help you.
Definitely.
Like shit, I use it just because like my voice cracked. Like if I could, like I said, if I could sing, I would. I wouldn't do it.
Word.
Yeah.
We don't get what the fuck we want all the time. We gonna auto tune this shit, bro. You finna deal with
Make
it.
that shit work.
Yeah, what the fuck, like man, bro. I don't-
No, I feel it though. I like, cause like when we were all younger, like T-Pain was the first
Nah,
dude,
that nigga's
like out,
the goat.
you know, anybody our age, like, oh, that boy Pain,
Yeah.
like you know, like
Straight classics for real.
Teddy Pendergrass down the go.
So you just mentioned like a couple old R&B artists that you like messed with a lot. What other type of songs were being played in the house when you were growing up? Like, what were your parents
So I'm
listening to?
Jamaican.
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah, so like
Wagwan.
yeah, this nigga. And so like growing up, we always listen to and see my family. I'm not a big Bob Marley fan. It's not disrespect to him, but it's like I was born in '97, so like music frame for me was like Elephant Man, Ninja Man, motherfucking Movado, shit like that. Like
Buju.
yeah, I was gonna say even it's like to the point where I wasn't even big on like I went back for like people like Bob when I got older and like Barrington Levy and shit like that. But
Yeah, Buju's probably older
yeah,
too.
nah,
I
Bougie,
don't think
I fuck with
the whole way.
Hey, that's the bad. When he went to prison, I was so sick.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
was so sick. He let Jamaica down, but he came back and did his shit. He let us down with that one. I ain't gonna stop. But like we used to listen to that DMX, Biggie, Nas, Bone Thugs and Harmony. My mama was a big ass Eve and Missy Elliott fan.
we respect same way. Same way.
Yeah. Prince. I ain't gonna lie, AC/DC, Kiss. Like I had like a crazy like growing up when I was young. You don't get to pick your music, so like my mom would be playing shit. And, like if I like it, you know, you young, your mama singing it, you singing it with it. My mom would literally bust out singing some Kiss shit. And I
Word.
sing, yeah, hell yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Man, that's crazy.
None of y'all gonna beat my ass who listening to this. I
Nah.
listen to Kiss. Whatever.
Nah, that's
listen to
dope.
Kiss.
That's honestly real dope,
Same,
bro.
same this way, man. I'm glad you said that.
That's fire. It's just
Aerosmith
unexpected.
too, shit. I don't give a
Word.
fuck. Like, yeah, I used to
That's
play.
fire.
I had the Aerosmith rock band. Guitar Hero game. I knew
Yeah,
then all that shit
yeah.
word for word, bro. What? I'm not finna sit here and play for nobody. Like, bro. I got
fire.
a music taste. It's just
I feel like it's still a shock to like different races when they just see like just a black dude just straight bust out like singing like some rock.
on some funny ass shit, no bullshit. Like, cause I work with like hella white people on this construction shit. Like, they'd be playing shit and they be like, "You ever heard of this?" And then I just wait for like the chorus to come around and sing it. Just fuck their head up. Just throw them all the way up. But I ain't gonna lie, the dudes I work with, they damn near listen to like more street rap. I don't even, like, I'm not a big West Coast person, right?
Word.
Like, if I listen to music from like, especially old school, I'm an East Coast baby. Like, Biggie my favorite rapper. So
Yeah,
it's like,
same actually.
Same.
I don't give a fuck about the
Right,
but
right.
it's like, bro, they be playing Too Short, goddamn, like crazy Too Short though. Like Too Short was a kid type shit.
Word.
Like, I ain't never heard it, bro. What? And like they be screaming it word for word. And like when they say the nigga, they just stop. They be, this shit be having me scream. Like
I feel like West Coast always had kind of a big like presence in Michigan for some reason. Like,
yeah, no, always. I said the way the bank
want
put
that
the
warm
D,
weather.
I say, yeah.
Yeah, they say like the Detroit's like the cousin of Cali, like cousins
Always,
Cali.
for sure.
I was gonna say the way they dress, the shit they say, the way they rap, even the beat selections, it's like
Definitely,
everything the
It
same.
was like that G-Funk, low-key got like little scratches off
It's
about
live,
like
it's
Detroit, like
fast,
set
it's
pianos and
up
stuff.
tempo shit. It's just like, but sometimes the only separation, it depends on what part of California you from. California got a groove to it too.
Yeah.
Like they got like that type of music, but sometimes like if you listen like a Greedo type of nigga, like Greedo through California, but he make a different kind of wave. But then you got like a Draco the Ruler, or you got like a motherfucker. I mean, to a lesser extent, like Blueface and shit. But then like Detroit, you got like a person like Babyface Ray who can like hop on any kind of different beats. It's a whole bunch of different shit. And then you got true through Detroit niggas like 42 Doug and them. Like you know when a Doug song come on, like you know when a Rocaine song on, Pablo Skywalker, like you know, cause like you just it's the that fast and loud ass Detroit shit. It's just niggas know.
And that Detroit sound is super real. You can't miss it for real.
Especially the new Detroit, like the All-Star JR and his whole little way of getting bag boys. Them motherfuckers is tough.
I ain't hip. I gotta get hip, man.
Yeah, this shit's fire.
Y'all gotta put me on.
Get
It
hip
has to be
on.
putting me on all the ignorant
Get
ass
hip
music.
on JR. Get hip on. I fuck with Lil Max out them niggas too. Lil Max rough. Shit, this nigga named Jay Swan. Cause I remember I tell I like singing shit.
Yeah.
It's a dude in Detroit that be like singing. He sing about the same shit, swiping and all that shit. But his name Jay Swan. But he go crazy.
What's his name?
Jay Swan. JAISWAN. I say Cold Shoulder Truth. Like nigga got hits. Nigga rough. But it's I don't know. Like everybody music scene different. That's why grand rappers need to stop like biting and make our own.
You think Grand Rapids is biting other sounds?
So, and I'm probably gonna make a lot of people mad about this, but realistically,
Speak your mind.
it's like Grand Rapids either want to be three type of things. We either want to be really like, and I'm not gonna call it weird, but I'm gonna say unique. Like everybody want to kind of stand out in their own lane, like super stand out.
Extra different.
Yeah, they want to be Detroit or they want to be Chicago. And it's like, okay, we Midwest, so I hear you, but where are you from? Like, Chicago niggas don't act like a Milwaukee nigga, or they don't act like a Detroit nigga.
Right.
So you can't sit there and say everybody in Chicago sound like where they from. See what I'm saying? Everybody in Detroit sound where they from. Like everybody in Louisiana sound the same. That's because they from Louisiana.
Right.
So Grand Rapids nigga can't sound like a city he not from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like people talking about, oh, well then everybody ain't supporting this, supporting this. It's about having your own unique style, your own unique sound. Like I feel like what help people gravitate to like your music is being true to yourself. A lot of people in Grand Rapids be lying.
Yeah.
And it's like not even, they might not be lying about the lyrics, but it's just lying about how they represent it. You know?
Word.
It's like one thing that we always preach about us, like what we do in our music, we very authentic with it. Like I'm a goofy ass person. That's why I was dancing in my fucking video. That's why I be having fun. Like you can come up to me and talk to me. I hold a I'm not no weird ass nigga.
I was gonna say I peeped that video. I like that. On Saturday, I was talking to my boy about that. I was like, I feel like how are you saying like people will be trying to copy styles? This and that. I feel like with music videos here, that's another thing. Like people try and like put on a persona type stuff. It's like you could be
super
yourself.
Tough and
you know?
shit. Niggas want to be extra like I don't. Like I ain't even sit there trying to act like I had a gun in my video, but that's because one, I have a gun in my car without a video.
Word.
Two, you're not finna just like the song was about that type of shit. It's like niggas that have like a song that'll be like not even positive, but it's supposed to be deep. And they and this bitch is mean mugging, mad faced and shit. Like, bro, have some person that, like you just
no emotion
dry.
Word.
You like niggas just be. I don't know. I feel like everybody just got to wake up and realize like there's more to it than just being what you see. Like they just repeating everything they saying. They not creating their own shit. That'd be my problem with it. It's like it's hard to support somebody when you not doing nothing unique. That's the only reason why I feel like we kind of get the response we get, and they ain't even like a lot. Like people in my head, they kind of blow what we got up a little bit more, only because I feel like it is different. Because in our eyes, we not satisfied. Like we not getting millions of views or nothing. We not getting paid shows and we not flying nowhere. So it's like, I'm glad y'all feel like that, but we still got work to do too. Definitely. If you think we doing something, y'all could be right where we at. Like we got the same time, the same city, doing the same shit. Just find yourself.
Finding that sound, man. That's what I was just thinking about too. Like I don't think there is like a Grand Rapids sound you can even pinpoint.
You see what I'm saying? Like
you think it's a reference.
Like, if you think of a Grand Rapids artist, like, realist, we know we got people that, like, Willie the Kid and shit like that from back in the day. And then you could say, okay, like, the 7th and Waldo and them.
Yeah.
Or you could even say, like, Cheesy or shit like that. The people that's been around, the BMW boys, shit like that. But, okay, everybody sound different. You see what I'm saying? So
Right,
what is
right.
the Grand Rapids sound?
Exactly.
Like, everybody was in their own different lane. And plus, these decades apart.
Yep.
They ain't like they right after each other. These like 5-10 years apiece.
Easily. Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, AGO came out when we was, what, 2010, 2011, around
Yeah,
next
yeah.
Yeah.
front page of SoundCloud.
Yep.
It's 2019 right now. We still ain't had another burst. You see
Since
what I'm
them, yeah, that's
see what
crazy.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
people don't be thinking about that shit.
Like a consistent surge.
we don't got a consistent nothing. We don't got nothing in Grand Rapids as a music scene. That's why it don't work. That's why we got to make one. Like, everybody afraid of making one. Everybody just want to hop in one.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's around the corner because I was talking with some people at Rockies. I believe me and my gang like really pay attention to the Renaissance era, and it's like a good like example of like history repeats itself. I feel like it's gonna happen. It's gonna take either the right person or persons to make that happen.
Take a village. We
Yeah, I
all
can see it
gotta-
happening, man. There's a lot just happening in Grand Rapids in general, man. The creative scene period is blowing up out here.
And niggas got to start being open armed. A lot of people got snobby
Definitely,
ass
man.
attitudes and don't know how to work with people. And
Definitely.
again, money come into play. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Don't come on some freeload shit. Like, one thing I learned about when they added me to the CY situation is like they took it to the step of let's make it official. Like, they could have just made the logos and everything, just left it at that. They put the money behind it to get the LCC, put the money behind it to make it. They had me register as an artist. I would have been out here asked, let's say we would have blew up. I was ass backwards. I wasn't registered nothing. My music went like nowhere.
Word.
So I wouldn't have got $1.
Yeah.
I would just watch that shit just happen. All right, broke still. Like, people got to like start waking up, start taking it, invest in yourself. If you want to get a quality video, pay for the quality.
Yeah, man.
You want to go to a quality studio, pay for the quality. Like, people settle too much. Like, that's one thing I'm proud about us this year, especially this year, is we took it with everybody. It's not just me, with Juan, with Avery, with Zoe, with every artist that we got. Everybody getting pushed to the T. It's kind of like everybody got the right amount of everything. It's like everybody getting helped the right way, everybody doing what they need to, everybody keeping the like boat moving.
And that's through Corrupted Youth, right?
Yes, sir.
Corrupted
Avery
Youth
and Neo.
International.
Yes, sir.
Gotta throw the name out there for the people. But you definitely right, man. Especially with the open arms thing. I'm a firm believer in community over competition.
Yeah.
And that's another thing within hip hop. Like, I feel like the most number one complaint I get from videographers or like studio people is that they don't want to pay. You know what I mean? Like, hip hop artists don't want to pay, or they play around with their money. But you got to take the craft seriously. You got to brand yourself.
Say, when you think about it like this, that camera wasn't free.
Yeah, man.
The memory space he using wasn't free. His time, if somebody else is willing to pay him and you came to him on some bum shit, why would he come to you? It's somebody out here that don't know him, don't give a fuck. They willing to pay his ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's another thing too. People put relationships in like the middle of business.
Yeah.
That shit fuck up business.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a big problem.
definitely.
Like, especially me being the artist, it's something I can't speak on. A lot of people ask for features and they don't do it the right way. And what I mean by the right way is I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for you to take yourself serious before you ask me to take you serious. Because it's like, you'll come to me with like, oh yeah, bro, I want to make a song with you after I drop a video, or after I drop a song, or after I drop a snippet or something. And then it's like, you tell me to find the beat, book the studio, and do, or you be like, oh, I want to hop on something you got made. I'm like, where's your end at? You know what I'm saying? It's
Where do
kinda-
you come in?
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
like-
mutual meeting ground.
Exactly. Like, people got to understand it's got to be, regardless of how you look at it, it's got to be beneficial for both sides.
Definitely.
At the end of the day, everything is like that. And once people start realizing that, I feel like people will start betting on themselves more. People don't gamble on themselves. People think everything's supposed to be given to them, handed out. If they boy blow up, they're supposed to blow up with them.
Right.
At the end of the day, if you're not working to the end goal, how do you expect to get a seat at the table? Like, Neo is like, that's what I'm telling niggas. Like, fuck what people think about what he do. If y'all knew the half of what go behind the scene, damn near I should get him 60% or whatever the fuck I what. Motherfuckers don't, bro. I'm talking about, bro, if at any moment if he said I'm walking away, my career fumble.
Yeah. That's a real manager for you.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
And
a real manager.
and he doing this off the strength. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Right.
this not even real. That's why when people try to look at our situation, this is not how this shit would work if we went on the outsource.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why we
yeah.
actually literally built the team. Fuck we, I'm saying we too much. Avery and Neo built this, and they added me to it. Neo brought it, he brought me to the situation.
Because he recognized the talent.
Exactly. And it was just, at the end of the day, it was kind of like, it's still in the family, but it had to be the company first before we look at it as friends and family.
The business side.
Yeah,
first
it's all,
versus the
you see what I'm saying?
relationship,
It was like, and we went through times where we had to like really get that like understood. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was on some dickhead shit about it. I was like, well, here's my manager first, yada shit like that. But you can't sit there and think like that. When you think selfish, you fucking up what everybody else got going. 'Cause at the end of the day, why would I not want to see everybody around me go?
Doing well,
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, so when Avery really like, we had like a real like conversation where we broke it down, we talked about it and everything. And it's like, I never in my life be that type of ignorant again about any kind of situation, any kind of business affair. We had a couple of bumps and bruises with situations with music that like, if I would have handled it the right way through the business, through the company, to putting the company first, it would never even happen, you know? Damn. So it's just like a lot of shit that you gonna learn from experience. Cause again, they made their own record label and they added me to it. We still acting like we moving how we was free roaming. But we got this shit tightened up. We getting everything handled in motion and everything working like how it's supposed to.
Yeah, man, you could definitely tell there's been some sort of like boost this year for you guys. I feel like, especially with promo and just like the social media presence has definitely been really strong. You guys have been making some real moves, man.
Just trying to do everything to help put the city on.
Yeah, man, I'm glad we were able to sit down for this, for real.
Yeah,
but
I'm honored that it was even you. I was jamming you and everything at work. I'm just hitting the
crazy.
floors. I'm like, hey, Slap. I see you. I was like, yo, brother, what? Like, yeah. Like, I'll totally interview my man. Like, I'm proud of you, man, for real. Like, it's always dope to see artists out here just thugging, doing their thing. And you seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. You got any power moves, like, coming out for the rest of this year or no?
Manage that shit.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff on the floor in terms of CY, man. So, I mean, just be on the lookout for real. As of right now, we got a single rolling out for Zoe, then Juan, and then we got, it's really Blanco season for real. End of the summer, just for
make sure y'all streaming Juan Honcho Basics right now.
You feel me?
Yeah. Turn them streams up, man. Y'all make sure y'all go watch the Blanco Impressions video. Y'all make sure y'all go keep Zoe shit tabbed. Man,
yeah, it's CY season. It's all year for real. So Geo coming back out soon. You feel me? Just keep streaming. Welcome. You know, fuck it, part 2. The video's out on YouTube now. Keep running that up. Man, and we got singles on the way. You just be patient. You feel me? It's CY season.
Hey, this
gang. Let's talk about that album though. Welcome. Why'd you title it that?
Album. Stop. Mixtape.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Mixtape.
That shit felt like Hold on. Before you get into that, what is the thing on that? Because on my side, we just call it bodies of work. Like, you just call it a project.
What's the difference between album and
in
mixtape?
my eyes, I'm not where I want to be musically, fan base wise, financially, to put out an album. An album, even if it's not even like a hard copy, it's like, this is my coming out party, or body of work. I mean, it's like, this is what I want the mainstream media to judge me based off.
Gotcha.
Mixtapes, I feel like your true fans. You know, the people that they fucking with you from the dirt all the way up. Yeah. You drop mixtapes for the people that really fuck with you.
Just want some shit.
But the album is to grasp. That's like the Grammys, the motherfucking like the billboards, the RIAAs and shit like that. Like we want plaques. Fuck what niggas talking about. If I get a plaque off a tape, cool. Fuck that. My album, I need 4 single, the whole tape, man.
I was gonna say mixtapes are can be honored for a Grammy.
Hell yeah, but it's like, see, for me, I feel like we put together projects based off of the time frame. Like I'm a feeling nigga, and what I mean by that is like, I'll have a song that, let's say, like everybody fuck with, but if it's like a summer sound or like a warm day sound, and I made the song in like the middle of February, I won't drop it till it's the time frame I feel like.
Yeah, I got
See, the reason why like the tape worked out how it worked out is like everything fit, everything felt right. Because realistically, we almost missed the deadline. 2 fuck up happened. So a couple of songs on the tape didn't fit and mesh as far as like a full playthrough. Like you could tell that they were different kind of tempos or different kind of feeling, different kind of melodies, different kind of everything. So it was to the point where it was like, you're not really there career-wise to put these songs out. Because it wasn't like they were bad songs. It's just where we are, it'd kind of almost be a waste if the tape didn't blow up, you know, because you don't want to put something out that you feel like is a power song or something that you know might not get the attention, might attract the attention. So I had to come up with 3 new songs, which happened to end up being Do Better, Roll, and All In.
Okay.
And it was crazy because I cried when I made All In.
Damn.
Like the song was just I found the beat random as hell. It was so last minute, like I had to scramble on YouTube for it. I didn't steal it. Like he didn't write us back fast enough. The tape was supposed to come out on the 3rd. I found the beat the 28th. I recorded, bro. If I could play the original beat, bro, it was at least 7 to 8. I'm talking, Mike, bro, loud ass tags, bro. the version of the song that's on the tape is the one I recorded over. Like, bro, that's how bad I wanted to make that song. Like, I knew I had to put it on there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just kind of like, it's weird how to describe how I feel when I make music. But sometimes I don't be like, I don't want to say like I don't try, but I feel like it's not me doing it. You know, it's just. It comes so natural that it's just like I was supposed to do the shit.
Yeah,
I say All In was one of them songs where it just felt like I had to do it. And then like, this motherfucker, these headphones, this nigga right here and that engineer, I couldn't, bro. He sent it back to me. I'm telling you, that's still my favorite song on the tape. Still.
What made you title it Welcome?
So I had this crazy ass idea. I'm telling you, I'd be stupid high. So I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I want to have a string of projects that all like intertwined into one. So if you ever go to my Instagram and look at it, a lot of people don't pay no attention. They probably just think it's words up there, but it says, "Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show." Each one of them is mixtapes.
Oh wow, oh, shit.
Yeah, welcome is the start. Welcome is the show, like the introduction to me. Like that's the reason why it came from. When I gave him the idea for the intro, it was like
it was a bunch of different songs.
It was progression to me as an artist. It was when I was 14 years old, bullshitting all the way up till I was 19.
Yeah, like a quick little timeline.
Yeah, and then the first song on there, I made it when I was 21.
Okay.
And then like everything after that was 22. You see what I'm saying?
So it's actually a chronological
type
of
it was real life like progression type shit.
Timestamp, just stuff like that. That's cool.
Yeah, so All In was the most recent one too. So that's the reason why it was the last song on the tape.
Word.
But it was to just tell people, everybody, like, this who I am, like it, love it, hate it, and regardless, you gonna know me kind of like, if you listen to each song, it's like, each song is a different kind of
vibe.
Yeah, it's like a different, I don't want to say different personalities, because I ain't one of them sick motherfuckers. I'm one nigga, but look, I was gonna say, but like,
different moods,
it's like different moods, different feelings I go through. Like, that's why, like, after the intro, I went straight to fuck it, because, like, realistically, that's my first move off. Like, hey, bro, high hill, rain or storm, I don't give a fuck about nothing. You hear something? When fuck it came out, it's like, that shit, that's the truth. Then it go to change, because it's like, I feel like just a lot of shit in my life changed, a lot of people, a lot of situations, a lot of everything. It was just feel like a whole bunch of shit kept moving on. Same thing with, like, do better. I feel like me as a person, like, I was slacking. Like, yeah, that song was speaking to myself. Like, I talk in third person or first person a lot in my music. Like, people might think I'm just saying shit. Like, everything I say is, like, it's applying to me.
Damn.
Like, I apply or I talk about the people, like, that's actually, like, in the situation. When I speak about people in jail,
yeah.
I'll show you the mugshots right now. I'll call them, show you the JPEGs, all that. If I talk about people that's dead, we can go, like, everything there. If I talk about the shit that I did, I got the proof of my body on it. I got the proof of paperwork at the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, I don't even want to sit here and, like, I don't want to talk about nothing that I didn't go through or nothing I didn't experience. That's the reason why I feel like people do relate to my music just a little bit more, because if you really know me, then you know what the fuck I've been through. So it's like, and then the interlude is a real song with Juan. Finish your verse if you listening. That's my baby. I love that nigga. But,
still waiting on that.
Man, I was going to say, but like, me and him was just sitting there. The date was March 8th, 2018. We was just sitting in my house. Like, I just heard this beat, and it was just, I don't know. Like, I feel like one thing about me is, like, I went through a time in my life where I battled with God, and like, when I say I battled with God, it's not that I didn't believe in it. It's like I didn't feel like I know how to talk to him right. So I ended up like switching over and converting, like, I really say Islam, but more swung to the side of being Muslim. Like, I changed my eating habits, I changed my praying habits, I changed everything I did in my life, and I felt like I started having like more epiphanies and shit. I started waking up feeling better. I started like just thinking different. Like, I don't know, everything for me, I felt like started going better. But when I made that song, like, that's why I sat there and said, what's it called? Damn, I forgot the lyric now. Niggas done did a lot wrong, but forgive me, God, I hope I'm trying to grow. But bad energy make me fall like dominoes. Like, I was going through so much shit at the time. It was like, I felt like it was just hella just bad shit, just beating my ass over and over and over again, to the point where it was like, man, like, you gotta hear me. Like, I can't keep crying to nobody.
Right.
So I had to.
How would you say your writing process is? Like, do you have a certain regimen, or do you just like
Shit, that
it's in the air?
motherfucking toilet is the beast. I be telling this nigga, you go to that, you go take a shit, get bored, hit them notes, man. But no, like for me, I get real excited off of beats. Like, it's funny. That's how it was when I made Rollin'. Me and Juan again, bro. I'm gonna keep speaking on this nigga. Me and this nigga Juan, he had this boy, named Low Cash. Shout out Low Cash, who made the beat. It was this boy he worked with. He ended up telling me, like, bro, my man's got a studio. Yeah, he wanted to come pull up. Played, like, he was playing hella beats, and like they was cool, but I really wasn't fucking with him. But he ended up playing like this one beat out of nowhere, and it was just like, I said, nigga, I need this. Like, how you made it. I don't even want you to do nothing different. He was telling me, I'm finna throw this beat away. I said, fuck no. Like, bro, the only thing I had written was, all dogs go to heaven, so I'm rolling. That was it. I had nothing else. I told this nigga Juan before we left, like, nigga, I'm finna make the full song in like 30 minutes. 15 them bitches passed. I done sent this motherfucker to track. I was like, bro, when I get happy, bro, like, I just, right then and there. Like,
So when you're in the zone, you can just do it.
yeah.
Off of emotion?
Bro, this motherfucker, I tell you, before I started taking it serious, I actually tried to make songs. I send this nigga like 10 songs a day.
Damn.
Like a day.
That's
Like all
crazy.
different shit though. I might sing on something, I might rap on something. I changed my work ethic now because like we taking it serious. But
Yeah.
in the event, like if I ever wanted to go in the studio and like let's say we wanted the old school Gucci push, oh yeah, I'll give y'all a mixtape a week. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Man, that's fire. That's fire.
Shit, I'll be in that bitch. I'll just keep some weed, bro. We good.
So Juan's a producer?
No.
He's an artist.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an artist.
Yeah,
Okay.
he dropped a single like
artist.
maybe 3 weeks ago now. It's called Basics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, word. I gotta peep that, John.
Yeah.
You guys got any producers on CY?
Avery, Cali.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Word. I didn't know he.
He made Do Better.
beats.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, I made a beat, motherfucker. Nah, but
Damn, that's fire. I didn't know he'd be producing like that.
Avery,
I mean,
motherfucking
I'll wait for it. I ain't even
we
gonna spoil it. Yeah, I ain't even gonna spoil it.
So I'm gonna keep it in the
That
bag.
nigga, y'all know what time it is.
Yeah.
Bankroll 2 times. That nigga.
Scary hours.
Yeah. Motherfucking. But no, it's like, I wouldn't say we got them like signed to it. Like nobody's like, as far as other than artists and like there's nobody else around CY, but like people that we locked in with, we got a Kale Vibes, Supply, motherfucker Ray Sam, I say Merrill, Skater 8, goddamn, there's so many like
a collective?
yeah, we just got cause like
Just people were tapped in with just like a network of like
Yeah,
producers.
because I never like to put labels on like
Yeah.
shit like
Yeah.
that, because that's what it just seemed like,
Yeah.
like just like a group of
yeah,
people.
like we not nothing. When everybody got their own situation, everybody doing their own thing. It's just they see what we see and we see it in them too.
Are those guys around here, or are they just people y'all met?
My baby Kel, we go to school together at Howard. He's from Maryland, but like
Okay,
he's
word.
the person behind like all the art direction for Geo,
Word,
and
okay.
on top
He
of
cover
producing, like he's really a beast for real.
Word.
And then like Skate Away, he's from Atlanta, but he went to Howard for a couple years. That's really like Blanco's boy for real.
Okay.
Then,
Say Ray Sam from Chicago,
Yeah.
cuz made the fucking part 1, the fucking part 2 beat. I found this shit random as hell on YouTube. This shit was cheap as fuck. It was like 25. I hit this nigga. I'm like, bro, I made a song to your beat. Tell me if you fuck with it.
Yeah.
He hit me back like, hell yeah. I said, we had each other on the snap. Been tight ever. That's my nigga.
Word, that's lit.
I was finna say, and then the Mike nigga, who is Mike, he made the All-In beat. He from Texas. He played basketball down in Florida though, or California. I lie. Yeah, he from Texas, but nah, boy rough.
Word, that's a solid list of producers though, man. I noticed that there wasn't any features on the album like that.
Oh
though.
no, see, like, I'm big into perfecting myself before I got try to do anything with somebody else. And it's not necessarily that I won't do something with somebody else, but I want somebody to be able to keep up with me, or vice versa. Let's say it's an artist that's better than me, I want to be able to keep up with him.
Yeah.
So it's like, we got to see what you, like at the end of the day, I just want people to have their own style. Cause like, I feel like that's one thing that we did as an individual. Like if you look at every artist that's under CY, none of us sound the same. Like nobody do the same thing. Nobody talk about, like, we got similar topics, but nobody raps the same. Nobody uses the same kind of lyrics. Nobody, like, we all different. Yeah. And that's the reason why I feel like we work, because everybody in their own lane. A lot of people, when you make features with somebody, you either try to copy somebody what they doing, or you just totally off topic, totally off of course of what they got going on. Yeah. So it's kind of like, for me, especially me in my first project, I didn't really want nor need somebody on there, because like, I feel like I'm the type of person, I reach out to the people I want to work with. Like everybody who I want to work with know. Like I tell them, I made a Facebook rant about it, made a big ass, told everybody who I like. And I'm seeing work in this. Even if I don't want to make a song with you, if I just want to support you, like I see everybody because it's like I like work ethic. You know, like just it's not even just about quality to me. It's about everything that go into it. And I feel like the way we worked on our tape, we didn't really need nobody else because it was perfect time. We didn't have no delays other than TuneCore and shit. We didn't have no waits. It was easy. It was fluent. He mixed and mastered everything outside Waters and Fountains. My nigga N1 did do that shit, but he did that shit like 2 years ago. Shout out to N1. That nigga's a beast. But motherfucking, but yeah, I was gonna say Neil handled everything else. As far as chopping it up, putting it into placement, it was all homegrown. It just felt better that way. And most of my projects would be like that. Like my goal, I'm not gonna say what will happen because I don't want a false promise, but I want to make a few tapes or even EPs with me with features of people, like just everybody I fuck with around. Like have like a 7-song like tape, and it'd be like 2 people on this song, 1 on this song. It might just me be on a hook and 2 other people. Like I just really help the city out. Like the people I truly care. But I got to get myself right first before I worry about help. You see what I'm saying? So like, I feel like everybody need to be like that. If you selfish, we'll all win. Definitely. If you focus on yourself, because niggas be focused on too many other people right now. That's why ain't nobody doing shit.
Word.
I don't give a fuck about nobody. y'all can do your damn thing. We see why over here doing this. We getting this shit busting. We finna help. Once we blow up, I'm open arms. Hey man, you want this? Come on. You want to? Hey, let's do it.
Selfishness and self-care is the best care.
I'm telling you, you gotta be selfish for everything you want. Like, motherfucking, it's fucked up. But Donald Trump ain't get rich off of, like, his family didn't get rich off of being generous.
Right.
He ain't stay rich off being generous.
Right.
50 Cent didn't stay rich. 50 Cent went bankrupt how many times? Still $1 million. Like, come on now. Like, it's a reason why people got money still.
Yeah, man.
I was finna say, I'm finna have some motherfucking money.
I hear you. That's why I never nod my head on it. That's 100 right there.
Niggas gotta be selfish with it.
I don't know about Moses, man, but I know Hot Thotty is probably my favorite song. That's been the song, like a favorite song since way before the album even came out. You gotta tell me how that song came about, just what the whole vibe was with that situation.
I'm new to this. Like I said, I just tapped in. I didn't even know you was still pushing.
Shout out to my cousin Darren, man. Boss D Live. That's my cousin, my baby Mook. He made the beat. Nigga, not gonna lie to you. This honest, I'm gonna be as honest as I can. When he sent me the beat, I wasn't fucking with it. And what I mean by I wasn't fucking with it, it wasn't that it was whack. It was that, nigga, you hear how I sound.
Yeah, it's real.
Like, but you feel me? Like,
it's real old school. It's different. It's different.
I'm like, cuz you know what type of nigga I am. You know what type of, like, don't do this. This nigga Neo, bro. Tell you, niggas got like a demon on their shoulder and an angel. I got just double angel. That nigga be got to do this shit. He'll say it once and he'll come back later like, bro, do this shit.
Yeah.
Come on, fuck it. So he was like, man, bro, I really think you can make a hit off it. I'm like,
bro, that shit's
fuck, let me try, nigga. And I don't know what the fuck, bro. I just went in that bitch, just started singing to myself, just no, like, bro, just tell you, bro, just some dumb shit. And if anything I said that helped me out with that, like, I just felt like I just when you look outside, it was just supposed to be like a sunny ass, this nice ass day. And I'm like, bro, what do I need to talk about this? But I'm like, fuck the street shit. I'm like, I'm finna go bag a bitch. I know how to bag bitches. I was gonna say some, man. Slim waist, cute face. Let me, hey, the bitch, she got a number. Fuck you. But nah, that shit. It was, I don't know. Everything with us, it'd be natural. We don't force none of it.
Man, I fucking love that song for real. It was definitely like a summertime top down type of track too.
And that's the craziest part about it. We damn near made that bitch in like the winter. Like, I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you, bro. One thing about me, it's shit. If that song came out, that bitch has been made. Like that, like all the new shit, niggas not even ready for the shit that
Word.
How much you got cracked in the vault, or you can't divulge?
Look, I literally got my own personal note of what my shit is. No bullshit. Come on now. Come on now. I ain't even gonna.
That's how you do though.
I ain't even gonna talk about it. But just know when management tell me we can put the foot on niggas' necks. Woo, hey.
He's waiting for the tap on the shoulder, like, it's time to fuck him up now.
Look, man, like we said, Zoe on the way, Juan on the way, Blanco season, and hey, y'all bitches better. Y'all motherfuckers better be ready. That's all I'm gonna say. Because when Blanco season ends, it's finna rain apes, nigga. it's
Raining apes.
man. I don't think nobody ready for what we got. I'm telling you, this CY push finna be so hectic.
Are y'all gonna do anything else for Hot Thotty, like a video or anything?
Yeah.
So we got something coming before the end of the summer, something special.
Please do.
Yeah.
Please do. I really feel like one thing that like that is lacking in the city is just more videos.
Consistency.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. So I don't know. Like you said, you just tapped in with me. It's some more people. Like again, I ain't one of the motherfuckers that ain't gonna speak on somebody else. Like shout out to like J Love and them, Young Swag and them. Like niggas that. They be dropping videos all the time. Like niggas might not pay attention because niggas might not be on Facebook as much as everybody else.
That. I'm just saying,
you know
like as like all together, you feel me? Because like I tap in too, and I know like a whole bunch of artists. Like I was arguing with him, like I want singers to boss up in the city.
Yeah,
you know, like all the rappers is running shit. I want singers more to do their shit too.
I was gonna sit there and say this is all about the proper exposure. Like, people just need to build a team. You can't do it by yourself. Like that's what I'm saying. You need a village. Like the only reason why our shit even working like how it's working is it's a full team with us. You know, it's not like I'm out here doing this by myself. It's not like Avery, even though he was doing it by himself anymore. It's kind of like everybody got their foot in the situation where we all pressing the same gas. You know, it's like everybody working.
Yeah.
If everybody just link up with, because it ain't even got to be like something on the music tip. This is having good people, like a support system.
Yeah.
People like people supporting them, and that's why I feel like they don't take their own shit serious. Like the support I get from, I don't even want to call them fans because y'all know, like people know me, so I don't like saying this. Like I'm not no Hollywood ass nigga. Like you
My
come
fans
to
all
my,
over.
fuck that shit. You come to my damn mama house, nigga. I'm still outside smoking. You hear me? I just want to sit there and say, bro, but like just people be just like. People just be caught up in their own egos and their own head that they fuck them up and hold them back. Like, bro, you show some humility, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, people just, I don't know. The moment everybody just get off that high horse and just realize, like, you need somebody, like, people be afraid of need, like, everybody needs something. Yeah. Like, bro, niggas be forgetting, like, niggas be talking about, oh, yeah, QC and all this independent. That nigga Gucci Man went to prison and gave the Migos to P.
Right.
If Gucci never got locked up, P wouldn't have, you see what I'm saying? Like, stop
transitioning,
playing with me. Like, nigga, that's just off the fact that that's his boy, though. So, like, niggas don't look at it like that. But, nigga, that's love. Yeah, he didn't have to. Gucci could have had all that money in prison. Still.
Because he had other artists, too, at the time.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Same shit.
Just like off the strength, like.
Same thing with, like, how Rick Ross doing right now to Fat Trey. Fat Trey can't stay free. Fat Trey still signed to MMG. Fat Trey still getting money. Like, bro, like, you need a support system. I don't give a fuck how you want to look at it. Like, if you sitting there telling me you doing it by yourself, you doing it by yourself, hey, man, if you get it done, the more power to you. But otherwise, everybody needed somebody.
I was gonna say, even a king has a backup plan if he falls up, you know? Because if the king go and he ain't got nobody under him, the whole kingdom fuck.
So I can't stand it. That's why I got the GOAT right here, nigga, this Greg Popovich over here. That nigga Avery, big fundamentals, is Tim Duncan. I was gonna sit there and say Juan, Tony Parker, and I'll be out here winging it. I'll be out here tripping. I'm telling you, I don't follow shit by the book. We don't get that shit done.
So Neo, break it down for us real quick. What are the members of Crypto Youth and
All right, so
like their
Crypto
positions?
Youth. So far it's just myself, Avery, Geo, Juan Huncho, and Zoe. So
yeah, can you tell everybody like their talents or whatever?
All right, so Avery and I founded it at the top of this year. And Avery is a producer, artist, co-founder, CEO, however you want to look at it, I guess. Co-founder, I'm an engineer, I DJ, manager. Juan is an artist, Gio's an artist. Zoe is also an artist, but she helps with PR and like just like brand identity and like aesthetics and everything, and just making sure everything's clean cut. You feel me? So
got you.
That's the team so far. I mean, we're definitely like open to adding more members, but we're, like Gio said, we're also focused on self at the same time as well. Like we're trying to make sure that we do what we need to do in order to help the city. Because I do believe that it is bigger than us for real, but we got to help ourselves first.
That's one thing that like always, like I said, keep us in a good spot. Like we ain't settled for nothing yet. Yeah. Because there's people that like, even to like a lesser extent, like let's say we had somebody in the city like doing Detroit numbers. Like, they'd be satisfied with that because you're getting paid off of streams. But, no. Like, y'all know how big this country is. Y'all know how many cities it is, how many people. Like, I could give a fuck where I blow up first at. Anybody who take me, I never miss a show, flight, nothing.
You want to hear something? I'm going to say, you know Kid Cudi, right?
Yeah.
You know when Day and Night came out? He was already popping in Australia. When he got done with his tour and Day and Night dropped, that's when he was popping over in the U.S. So I
It
feel
be
you
happening
know.
like that though. The same thing with 6ix9ine almost. Yeah, 6ix9ine was popping overseas before he started popping over here. It was weird, yeah.
I didn't even hear about that. That's crazy.
I don't know what it is with Foreigner. They just got like a stronger love for music or something.
They just like, I'm telling you, it's an energy type of shit too though. When you listen to like a Kid Cudi type of song, that's like not saying like only druggies listen to them, but like they be high as fucking year. You know what I'm saying? Like bro, them raves and all that shit. Them motherfuckers, you hear some shit like that, you spinning this shit, hella countries, niggas is up. And then like the 6ix9ine shit, that was the youth. Like the youth needed something like that. I ain't gonna say needed it because he went out like a rat, but like people,
Literally.
yeah. If you look out like little kids not paying attention to the street shit. They listen to
they don't even care
the
about
music,
that
the
shit.
colorful hair. He's jumping around.
I see what you mean. I say aside from like the whole that situation, I feel like you said the youth needed like something.
Yeah, like
Bro, he was funny as
express
hell.
themselves.
yeah, like
He was funny as hell, bro. Honestly.
I think people like. I think I might unplug my headphones. I've been moving too damn much. I was gonna sit there and say, but I think people fail to realize it's kind of like I can hear myself here.
All right.
But it's like it's more to it than just like the whole music thing. It's people got to fall in love with your personality. You know, people got to be able to, even if they don't relate to you for the right reasons, they got to be able to like look at you and be like, damn, I want to be this nigga. This nigga funny as hell. I want to see what he doing. Like
I respect him or
you know,
something.
yeah, like something. You gotta. It's weird because like I don't look for validation from nobody, but in the music game, that's the only thing that make you relevant.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's fucked up because like in the regular world, I could give a damn of how you perceive me, what you think. Like I'm gonna go to sleep, close my eyes, regardless. Feel the same way when I wake up. Like you're not gonna change that, but you can say one thing in the music game, or you can do one action, or something can happen to you and it'll fuck your career up. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of all about like how you just perceived, and like that's why I don't want no kind of like bad stigma to me. Like that's why I say like we just open arms. Like I tell everybody my fucked up now, so don't look at me later down in my life and be like, oh you. Bitch, I said that shit before I was on. I told you already. I already told you.
This right here, like 2 years ago.
Remember, I told you what the fuck it is with me. Like shit. So like, cause I don't like getting into. I'm not even big on the social media shit. Like I post because he be. I'm telling you, bro. Word. Y'all need. Hey man, hire Neo, man. $100,000 a year.
Yeah, I'm about to see what them fees is looking like.
Hey, look, y'all got $100,000 a year.
Slide the business card under the mic.
This motherfucker, I mean, he makes sure I interact. He makes sure I'm on top of my shit. He'll tip like, bro, for it to just not getting serious, he been doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I always had like, not even like a pest because I don't got a problem with it because I fuck around and forget. Like that's the reason why he do it like that. He know I bullshit it. So it's like, without him, I wouldn't even.
Or just not realize how important it is.
Yeah,
Because that
like,
social media presence is real, especially nowadays. For even the Kinkos, they need to be on Instagram posting.
I hate Instagram.
Unless you Frank Ocean or like somebody on that department.
True.
That boy was nowhere to be found for 4 years. Said, "Here you go."
Like when
I
I
broke
say
the internet.
but he had like that was a different time frame of music too.
True.
Like, so you gotta think of our generation. It's only like if it ain't on the phone, don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like that's our biggest problem. That's the reason why this shit like it's easier and it's harder.
At the same time.
Because it's harder for me. Like it's easier in my mind because of the music I make. I feel like music speaks for itself. Mm-hmm. But it's harder because I don't be on this internet shit, bro. I'm not finna back and forth with you, bro. I don't do that shit. I don't be on that shit, bro. I ain't got time for that. I be like screenshotting funny shit and sending videos. Like that's the most you get out of me. Like, I ain't finna, niggas.
Simple.
Yeah, like niggas be doing too much on that shit, but like I ain't gonna tighten up. I'm gonna get back active. Really, like I said, I just been trying to focus on the music part.
Yeah.
Like all that shit just distraction. And then like a lot of people, especially like in Grand Rapids, niggas be trying to compare and compete with each other too much. Motherfuckers be, I feel like the city ain't doing this, or I'm the best rapper.
Yeah.
Bro, show me your show prices.
Right.
Show me.
That's what really matters too.
Yeah,
How many album sales you got?
Let me see your check stubs off these shows, nigga. Let me see your back ends.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't got one?
Yeah, like
Nigga, what you doing and we ain't? Like you just talking. Like that shit be making me mad, bro. Like that's why I don't even want to get too heavy on social media because people gonna start seeing your life and expecting it to be like that 24/7. That's why I said like even with the music video, as far as like my outfit. Like I came in that bitch on shit you can catch me going to the grocery store and like nigga, you know what? Cause that's me.
Yeah.
Like I don't want people to ever think like, cause if you sit there and try to flex hard in your video, that's the persona that you got to keep up.
Right.
Especially if you're in your city, because
Exactly.
they're like, "Oh man,
Like,
it's thinking hard."
I
I see you
check
the next
it.
day.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
"Dang, where'd the drip go?"
See, like
you
that's
gotta
why
drop
like,
it.
I always like it's funny as hell to me. Like I fuck with motherfucking like Black Youngster and them and shit. If you go watch old Youngster videos, even still to this day, not nigga still white beater, dirty ass shit. Like we're still real nigga. Like he ain't changed him. Like that's why I be trying to. Me and Neo be going back and forth with that because he be like, "Oh, bro, you might gotta do this, yada yada yada." I'm like, "Yeah, but." Young Nudie, Black Youngster, Gucci, all the people I fuck with ain't had to change them. So like,
I don't see none of them niggas changing.
yeah, I might clean up a little bit, but hey, if I want to come out in this bitch with no socks and my sandals, we finna come out in this bitch with no
toes.
You hear me? I'm wiggling, bro. I'm wiggling my toes on niggas. What is wrong with you, bro? What? I'm not playing with nobody, bro.
I feel like keep it real, man. You
Yeah,
gotta keep it real. That's what the people love too, because they see that they'll recognize that type of authenticity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
people
saying?
think it's funny as hell because they be like, that's what I said. People who really know me know I'm a dancing ass. Like, bro, I love dancing, bro. Like that
Word.
shit is fun,
So
bro.
I remember you on the track team.
Yeah, bro.
Man. Amy, I had to get on you for the one time. He's like,
Bro.
"What are you doing?"
I just be bored, bro. I be and like I damn near might be like retarded because I be hearing music in my head, bro, all day. Like I be
So you'll bust out a pop lock out
bro,
of
what?
nowhere.
Like, bro, no bullshit, bro. I be sitting somewhere, then I just start screaming, yeah, yeah. Niggas be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? All right, bro, my fault, bro. I'm playing.
That's funny as hell.
I just be hearing music, bro.
You just got a strong love, I feel like, because that'd be our way. Like, my boy Dre, melodizing motherfucker left and right. Like, we'll just be chilling, watching a movie or something. Next, he'll be like, I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Hey, what make it worse, bro? No bullshit. This nigga Avery, alcoholic ass, will pull up to my crib, bro, and be drunk as hell, and then like we just start rapping back and forth and just going back and forth. And it happened often. Like this this shit been happening since we was little kids. Talking back in Valleywood, nigga, we had this little group. His name was Lil Ace back in the day.
Lil Ace.
Then he changed this shit. He did this shit called Merc Squad. He had beef with me for like 2 summers. Because it was Merc Squad beefing with Ocean Gang. Then like the motherfucking, bro, it was hella shit was going on. But like we always just rap back and forth. So it's like when me and him used to just get like real fucked up around each other, we just throw our arm around each other. And like, bro, we'll start rocking like we drunk as hell, like moving stupid as fuck. And we just be punching back and forth, punching. He'd go 4, I go 4. He might go 8, I might go 8, or I might go 2. He might go. Like, it's just, bro, like it's crazy because me and Avery can make a whole tape if we can have one mic in one studio.
Damn.
But if we gotta be from a distance, or if he gotta go in the booth and I gotta go, it won't work.
So y'all got to be in there together because y'all got to vibe and build
It's
that
a
energy.
whole, it's a
Real
whole
chemistry.
different. It's a
Right in there.
like. It's literally basement grown, like 357. If you ever hear us say the 357 shit, that's Don Mama old basement. Like when I say that motherfucker, like that's what we built all our music habits. Like niggas always dabbled in the music before that, but
Yeah.
nobody had no song out before then. Like Avery was the first one still to jump off the porch with the song with the True Fit shit.
Word.
Like niggas be sleep on that, and it was just like we always just played with music though. They just played with it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it was just shit. God meant for this shit to happen. I'm just chop it like that at this point, cause for real, like niggas quit hella times. Everybody
Yeah.
quit. And this nigga was a rapper. Right? Neo rap
I
for a
remember
minute.
back on the
Yeah,
Twitter
like,
days. I remember seeing some
like
links on
niggas
Twitter.
asleep. Like bro, everybody dabbled in this shit, and then you just found your way right back in again. It was
Man, I'm
just,
glad you said. I just realized Savon retired.
like, bro, everybody quit. Bro, I'm telling you, like, I don't know. That's how you see if you really love somebody. I quit
Yeah.
football. I never went back. I quit school. I never went back. I done stopped music 6 times damn near in my life.
Keep going back.
In this bitch.
Yeah, word.
This bitch stuck in me, man.
What do you feel that brings you back?
I'm sorry, dickhead. I just be thinking I'm better than niggas.
Hey, it is what it is.
I was gonna say, look, on some real nigga shit, I don't knock no nigga. That's why I say I support everybody. But if you ask me, stand me in a room with blank, 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 and have put on beats and freestyle, I feel like I'm gonna rap better than them niggas. Cause like I tell you to pick out what I want to rap about. Like you can point at something, I'll rap about that. Like that's like bro. I'm telling you, when I say like this shit used to come so natural, like this is what we do.
So you good with the freestyle and that shit?
I just like music. Like I fuck around and try to freestyle singing. Like I don't care. Like I just try. Like I just like niggas be afraid to fuck up type shit. Like I feel like we just do the shit so much. It's like I can even catch a mistake in my head before I make it, and then I just like stop and just like say hold on, and then just come with a whole different flow. So I'm like, so it sounds like it's supposed to be right.
Yeah.
The whole time I know I fucked up, but y'all not gonna know because y'all. Bro, I don't
That's
know.
fire. That's fire.
It's just, I feel like I overthink my music. And that's the reason why I feel like it worked the way it worked. I be like real analytical with it. I be trying to do shit that like I feel like gravitate to make people like it. Like I don't really necessarily make music on the aspect of just me loving it. I make music on the aspect of I feel like this will appeal to this crowd, this will appeal to this crowd. Like that's why each song I got is different because it's made for a different bunch of people. Because I want everybody to like me. If I just make a whole bunch of songs that sound like fuck it, I'm gonna just have a fuck it ass fan base.
Right.
Just who I'm like ghetto ass. So when I do something different, I'm like, oh, no, I don't want this.
He changing up.
Exactly. If I make shit like Hot Thotty, I'm like, oh, he makes some super street shit. Like, no, this ain't the music I'm known to. Or like shit like All Land. If I make all singing shit and try to rap, they be like, but you a singing nigga, like stop, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like when you
I don't know what
You
the
just
fuck I
super-
am.
you versatile as
You
fuck,
hear what I'm
that's what
saying? Like, don't compare me to nothing or nobody because I ain't. I just make music, bro. I hear beats and I go. Sometimes I might freestyle a song. Sometimes I might write it. Sometimes I might do both shit. Sometimes I might not do shit. I might just fuck around, walk in the studio, hear a beat, and be like, I need it.
Word.
Bro, this nigga Avery be scrolling, and he just find something. He click on this shit, and I'm like, you ain't doing nothing with it? He's like, honestly, I was finna delete it. Send it. Like, come on, like, it's that simple. Like, shit.
Word. If you really on it, homie out there actually is a producer too. You might want to exchange info with him. He was telling me he's trying to get collab with a lot of artists out here and stuff.
That shit like
The dude
clockwork.
that
Yeah, the dude who met you at the door. Yeah. He's I can't remember his name honestly. I feel like
I forgot
asshole,
it too.
but
Honestly, I'm kind of.
he's cool. He said he's y'all know Josh Rock. He's a cat from here in Grand Rapids, but he's doing a collab project with him too.
That sounds familiar.
I said, nah, ain't the nigga they be calling J-Rock? Or no?
Nah, it's Josh Rock. It's a Spanish cat from around here. I did an interview with him last summer. He's pretty dope. He's a real dope rapper, but I guess they're doing a collab project. I haven't heard any of his beats, but he said he's really looking to collab with people. So if y'all want some beats, man.
I'm open to all shit, because like I said, I like having different lanes, avenues in music. And usually, if I say no to something, it really take his no to dead it.
Confirm it, word.
Because if he say yeah, I just know I'm not ready for it at this time. Type shit.
So you sit
Because
on
he
it for a
sees
minute.
something different. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why I be trying to have niggas understand, like, with this whole shit with Neo, it's so much more than just, like, the basic shit niggas that think about them. Like, I create everything by myself. I write everything by myself. I make it, like, don't nobody help me. I never had no ghostwriter. That shit lame as hell to me. But as far as, like, picking beats, or even as far as, like, even, like, having, like, just different avenues, he a big, like, stickler because he know I can do it.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I might get complacent. Like, this summer, I've been fucking with a whole lot of, like, DMV niggas and, like, the Texas wave, and, like, they on that, rapping like that.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to them whole, like, a lot of them beats.
Word.
And it's been like, all right, yeah, that shit cool, but you gonna get stuck in that bitch. So you be like, bro, you gotta try this. I got beats from, like, old, like, not even old. They still from this year, like, 2-3 months ago. Because my tape only 2 months old. So yeah, really only, like, 3 months old. But, like, I got them beats that I need to use because, like, it's different sounds, it's different shit.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. I was like, you got any beats where, like, you heard it and, like, this shit fire? But
What?
I have nothing to say to this right now.
Oh, no, I don't get writer's block. So my voice change often. Like, if you listen to my voice on, like, just simple from Trap Money to Waters and Fountains, yeah, it was quality of microphone too, but my voice got real raspy, like, out of fucking nowhere in 2018. Like, my voice always been deep, but, like, it sound like I'm ashy ass, throat ass nigga all the time now when I be rapping this shit. So, like, the shit cool because it work in my favor, but it's like, when my voice started changing, a lot of shit that I was doing back in the day, I can't do no more. Like I said, like, I used to try to hit high notes, never again. So it's like some beats I gotta work around. You see what I'm saying? Like, I got the lyrics, but I gotta figure out how I'm gonna say it now. Yeah. That's why it's like certain situations we wait for it. Ain't the right time, we ain't the right studio yet, because I might fuck around and really need him to tap in so much on the engineering that he changed my voice pitch like 8 different keys type shit. Yeah. Because, like, it's a lot of shit that, like, man, I wish I could come in my brain, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, like, I be having, like, one thing I respect about Travis Scott, because I'm not a Travis Scott fan. Wow. I respect, like, song building, like, from start to finish. Yeah. Dog create gorgeous songs.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying?
Yeah,
everything, like, even the mid, like, we got this song called Gezus Sprite. It's funny as hell that you said you fuck with that. That's probably that and All In are probably my 2 best, like, put together songs as far as start to finish, because, like, I gave them so much thought into what I wanted to do. I put so much effort in the spots, like I wanted to stand out. I feel like that's why they gonna like catch people's eyes, catch people's ears, because like it's something I ain't do often. Versus something like fuck it. It's funny when I talk to people about that, because like them the songs that people like the most. Not like the most, but like they gravitate. I hate making music like that. That shit easy as fuck, bro. Like, fuck it literally took me like 10 minutes to record, like write and record right then and there.
Yeah.
Fuck it part 2, I damn near had half of the freestyle before I written the rest of it.
Damn.
Like, that shit, it's not.
So you hate it just because you don't feel like you thought it out well enough or something?
It's not that I hate it because like that. I hate it because I don't like simplicity. Like, when I made All In, it took me some time. Like, it took me like 4 hours. Like, I'm telling you, I punched. Like I said, 8. Like, me and him did like 8 songs in like 4 or 6 hours. It took me 4 hours on one song. That shit made me feel accomplished when I finished it.
Word.
I feel like I did something.
Getting into
I
all the
made
details.
motherfucking Fuck It plus a song called like, I think I made the first Fuck It. I re-recorded Muck. I did like hella shit in one day. Like it didn't. I just made it and like pushed it over. But he ended up mixing and mastering so fast. It was like, I just put the shit out. 16K later, shit. In my eyes, I was like, damn, I got a song called Better Days that I felt like I put my heart in. That bitch barely hit 1,000.
Isn't it crazy how that shit happens?
That shit suck. I'm telling you, y'all niggas suck. Whoever listen to my music, y'all niggas, bro. You go fuck with that hard shit. Y'all be fucking with that, man.
It will always surprise you what song does the numbers.
Yeah, no. Like,
That's a common thing though. The ones you put the most thought into, you sometimes don't bust more as the simple ones.
that's the reason why. Fan base. People gonna go back to it. That's why I'm cool with it. That's the reason why we made Welcome the way we did. I'm in the like the mindset of I understand All In, Rolling, and like struggle stories are made for a year from now, made for 2 years from now. When people actually, you know how people be acting like they was fans forever. It's like, oh, you didn't know him back when he had that's that's them.
That's what them.
Yeah,
that's
I was gonna
what that's
say,
for.
but the shit for right now, like the Fuck It Part 1, the Hot Thotty, the Fuck It Part 2, those are because one, the time frame of the year is like it's warm outside. That's like an upbeat. They are up tempo, and then it's again what the music scene sounds like right now. Because unless you're doing like the whole little Gunna, Lil Baby wave, singing like that, like I said, you rapping like you from the DMV, Tennessee, motherfucking Texas, like you doing that type of flow right now. So that's what's popping. I ain't mad at it because, like I said, I like all different kind of music, so it's cool. But
just know you're not the only one struggling with it, because I definitely had that conversation a few times with a bunch of different artists for sure. But before we wrap this up, or I guess while we wrap this up, man, we're getting close to time or whatever. I just got 3 more questions. What would you say keeps you motivated every day?
my mama, we broke. I sit there and say, I ain't gonna sit there and lie about it. Every day, like, you come back home and you ain't got no water heater, you ain't had a water heater in 7 years, you got holes in the floor, shit like that. That shit make you like, I got my own apartment and shit. I got my own house. So like, my life is good. My mama fucked up.
Yeah.
I can't be no grown ass man sitting here watching my mama live like that, knowing damn well she work every single day of the week though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if anything made me really want to tap into the situation, it's not only just like him motivating me, everybody else believing in me and shit, but I'm make my mama rich before she leave. My mama 53. Like, that's what I be trying to tell niggas. Like, a lot of my friends and parents is young, not a lot, but most of them is younger. Like, but the people that like I care about, like the people I deal with in my family, we old. Like like I said, I'm the baby and I'm 22. It's a 30-year gap between me and my mama. It's like a 60-year gap between me and my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? It's like my time running out. Like, my time is here, but me to do for them is,
Yeah, right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Every day ain't promised, so
Yeah.
hell no. Shit, if I don't make my mama rich, fuck this rap shit, I'm crashing.
That's a good motivation to have too, man. It'll definitely get you to where you want to be for sure, man. You got to do it for mom, dude.
Man, I'll say her and my granny.
I know you guys kind of mentioned a few things earlier, but could we run it down again? What else we can expect from you guys from 2019? What else is coming out this year?
Just in terms of the whole CY lineup.
Or we can start with Migo first, and then
Man,
Ape season.
and then everybody else.
All right. So I mean, it's no specific order right now because we really just got like a lot of singles to like.
Yeah, I got a lot of
choose
artists,
from.
too.
Yeah, we got a lot of different things going on, but we got like heat. We got heat in the tuck, so we just gotta, you know, like I said, it's seasons and things going on, singles and seasons going on right now. So as soon as those things commence and end properly, we gonna rain apes like Geo said for real. So
Put it like-
I say like fall
I was gonna say, just know we're gonna be scooting up real soon.
Yeah, I say like fall probably. That's probably the best timetable I can get on it. But don't even, you feel me? Don't put too much weight into that. You'll get it when you get it.
But y'all did say a video's coming for Hot.
Yeah, but no, we're definitely gonna get that one out.
Video for Hot Thotty
Yeah.
coming,
Hopefully-
so we can hold on to that at least.
2 videos for summer end.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Bet.
guaranteed, but I wanna. I ain't, man. I got to use the word. My fans is my fans.
You want to use
You
it?
might as well get used to it, bro. You might as well get used to it.
People been hollering about the rolling, so
Okay.
we might gotta bring them dogs out one time real quick, but Hot Thotty are guaranteed for sure.
Yeah, man, that joint's gonna do numbers. I bet that song already did numbers, but the video's gonna blow up. I'm sure, man. That song's a hit, bro.
I hope so.
I got one final question for you.
Yeah.
How do I put this? What do you feel like you've gotten so far from this music stuff, and what do you hope to expect in the next coming years?
What I got from it is a self-understanding that at the end of the day, we control our own destiny with the music. Like I said, I believe in God and everything that God walked me through, everything I go through in life. But at the same time, if I don't work, ain't shit gonna happen. So just off the simple fact that what we did from 2017 to 2018, 2018, 2019, and then 2019 to what we finna do now, the only reason why this shit even moving is because we've been working behind the scenes. So it's like, keep going. Like I said, the way people react to how we got our success, I don't even want to call it that shit because it ain't no success shit, but the way we getting our buzz, we not even a quarter of what the fuck we should be doing, how we should be promoting, how we should be putting shit out, how we should be recording. Like, so the fact that we getting all this attention right now, it's like, nigga, do it. Like, what the fuck is stop? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing stopping us is us, and I can't stand that shit. Cause like I said, I got too much shit riding on it. I got too many people depending on me for me to let that shit fumble. So, and then like what I expect from it, I don't even want to sit there and like throw out a number because that's how you set yourself up for failure. I just want to be able to take care of my people. I want to be able to own my house. I want to be able to own property and shit. Just make sure my kids straight. Like I don't got no kids. I got 2 dogs. I got kids. I ain't got kids. Shit.
I mean, well, I raised my eyebrows. You got kids.
No, hell no. But like, when I do have kids, I don't want them to have to work for nothing. But I want them to have morals and values. I understand, like, just because I got this for you, don't mean to always be here. So you got to be able to work on your own. Cause like that's something my mama put in me when I was young. She always made sure like, you gonna do it for yourself before you do for anybody else, and don't ever let nobody do for you. Cause at the end of the day, they could take it away from you. You gotta be able to stand on your own too. So that's why I was cool with, like I said, going through the phases, like almost quitting. Because I had to see if I really wanted it. Like I said, like I gave up on sports. So it was like, nigga, what you gonna do if you don't make music? Right. I already told myself I ain't working no dead-end job.
Yeah,
like
that shit is
nigga,
dead.
what?
Literally.
I'm telling you, I couldn't stand it.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, we just gonna do this shit.
I feel that, bro. Well, drop the social. I know you say you don't be on social too much, but how can people get in contact with you in general if they want to collab or?
Manage that shit. I'm telling niggas. Hey.
Say do what you do.
Man, you can connect with
drop them all. Drop the personals too, manager.
Yeah, so you can connect with Geo, man, at Gezus Sprite. That's GEZUS _Sprite. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. Other than that, just stay up to date. Yeah, you can follow me at FRANSUAV 2 E's. That's Francois, and yeah, just stay up to date. We going all summer, all year.
Hey man, don't listen. Do not send me beats. Do not send me open verses. Send this shit to Neo. Y'all getting on my. I don't check my emails, bro. People be getting mad at me about that shit. I told you I got a manager for a reason. I don't want to do shit. Like, bro, hit this nigga, bro, please. Like, please. I put his shit in all my bios. Like, hit that nigga, leave me alone. Niggas, I don't know how
Don't
niggas
hit
got
me
my, bro,
in the bio.
It's crazy.
Did you
niggas,
cap it? Because I feel like
bro, that
niggas is not going to pay
listen,
attention.
bro, I'm telling you, like, it's the only email in my shit. How the niggas email me, bro?
They
that
still
shit,
got your email.
how? Like, but that shit is nuts.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, one more plug though. Follow CY INTL.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Man,
keep up to date with everything we got going on.
Wait a minute, fuck that. Hold on, I'm finna gotta scream everybody shit out. I'm finna go to the CY page real quick.
I'm gonna make sure I tag y'all or those 3 pages too on the descriptions.
Appreciate that.
For this
hey man, follow Juan Honcho. It's WAANHONCHO. Nigga, the CY INTL page. You gotta follow Blanco. Follow Zoe Tally TALLEY. Nigga, I'm talking about. Hey, look, follow all of us. Fuck me, you already know who I am. So you ain't gotta follow me. You gonna see me, nigga.
That's good.
You gonna see me. You ain't gotta follow shit. I'm gonna be there.
All right, Windbreaker, where can people find you, my brother?
Man, I usually on, say, Instagram more than likely. Starting to get back to Twitter. It's just Windbreaker Moses. I got lucky. I thought somebody's gonna steal that shit.
Spelled like how it sounds, right?
Exactly.
Windbreaker Moses. Make sure y'all follow him, and of course, make sure y'all follow Flyer Population on all streaming platforms. FLYYR Population. It's been an honor to have you on the show, bro.
Appreciate
I'm really glad
you
we got
having me,
this in today. Shout out to the manager for making this happen.
Hey, no,
Doing what
crazy
you do.
shit.
Doing what he does, working that magic, man.
That nigga hit me. He was like, interviewing 6.
Be there, nigga.
Yeah, I thought I liked that bitch. Like, all right. Yes, sir. Fuck that.
Nah, good shit though, man. Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you having me, bro. I said
Pleasure to
this
see
shit,
you out here, brother. Like,
this shit was cool
We
as
go
hell.
back and it's just beautiful to see you out here.
Niggas just keep going forward. I want everybody to keep going forward. Y'all stop making me smile, bro. Get up. That shit up. Niggas is crazy.
All right, that's a wrap, man.
Tell her go get into something. I done went back to the streets, cause the streets never changed when I ran out of money. Living that life, I been did it. Fuck with the gang, I been with it. Niggas be changing on me for their selfish ways, I don't know how to feel them. Run around talking for nothing. Tell them go get into something. I done went back to the streets, cause the streets never changed when I ran out of money. I had to dance, I was hungry. Stomach pains that could've killed me. I knew that I had to do something, cause nobody around me could feel me. Said niggas knew that I was different. That's why I'm so used to my distance. No matter what happened to me and my niggas, you still be my brother, no difference. Niggas be faking, they switching. In the courtroom, they be snitching. How you gon' say you gon' ride when you know inside that you never meant it? Knew that I shouldn't have trusted you, but it's my bad, nigga, fuck it. I'm in my bag of my Duffy. Still love to be touching. Too close to me, then I'm clutching. Too close to me, then I'm busting. My chopper spit fire, I open the fire. You praying these jackets don't touch you. Nigga, you knew that it's over. For my gang, I be the spokesman. For my gang, I be the soldier. 503, we out here rolling. So what is you on, little nigga? Why the hell you keep on playing? I really thought we was the same, but I see that your ass really changing. Fucking still wrong with these niggas. Why they not solid but claim it? I see a damn chance, I'ma take it. Every damn risk made me anxious. Living that life, I been did it. Fuck with the gang, I been with it. Niggas be changing on me for their selfish ways, I don't know how to feel them. Running around talking for nothing. Tell them go get into something. I done went back to the streets, cause the streets never changed when I ran out of money. Living that life, I been did it. Fuck with the gang, I been with it. Niggas be changing on me for their selfish ways, I don't know how to feel them. Run around talking for nothing. Tell them go get into something. I done went back to the streets, cause the streets never changed when I ran out of money.